2 minutes along the journey, considering the most rugged truck in the world today. Unless you had a reason to use trucks or were an aficionado of the trucking world, you would not know this truck. Of course, I've heard about Mack, International Harvester, Peterbilt, and Kenworth, just to name a few. But it wasn't until one Saturday afternoon that I ran across this old, rusty, forgotten truck of yesterday. As often happens to old vehicles no longer in use, it was relegated to the backfield, and not a field of dreams, by the way. Along with other vehicles, it was placed to rot, decay, and be left alone. Seldom does anyone like me come along to take professional photographs of these treasures of the past. But this day, my friend Doug and I happened to drive by, turned around to drive down the side road to see if this was what I really wanted to shoot. The closer I got, the more this big truck called out to me, "Take my photograph, don't let me be forgotten." This old truck is a Brockway. The company started in the late 1800s and finally bit the dust in the 1970s. Brockways were huge, heavy trucks that could do huge, heavy jobs. In the latter years, they were not mass-made from an assembly line without a buyer in mind. They were made to order. From 1912 until their demise in 1977, the Brockway Company made its aim and mission to build quality trucks. And that is what they did. Brockways were called the most rugged truck in the world. Unfortunately, the once mighty will all eventually fall. And so this truck sits in a field, gathering rust and whatever, never to be used again. Is it possible that we allow the same thing to happen to our dreams and goals in life? We start off strong with wonderful, adventurous dreams and goals, but then, once lofty, mighty if you please, they are allowed through the ravages of time to fall and be relegated to the old field, not a field of dreams, but one where the weeds grow up around us and our hopes, dreams, and goals begin to rust, decay, and fall apart on us. Isn't it sad that we allow that to happen? This story is from the book A Journey to Remember and Other Musings, written by Paul E. Donihue. The question is, will you continue the journey? You may order your book today from Amazon.com, Amazon British or Amazon United Kingdom, and Amazon Europe. Also available by emailing the author P. Donihue at bag-gr.com. We are really delighted that you have listened to this broadcast, 2-minute broadcast of A Journey to Remember.